Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new, my name is Lisa. Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my VIB recommendations. Now, the VIB Rouge, I believe, starts November 6th. I'm not sure how long it goes for, but I will leave it in the down bar for you guys. Now, these products that I'm going to be discussing, I think is worth taking advantage for the sale because they're expensive, but everything in Sephora is pricey. Let's just be honest. Now, I don't have any skincare to actually recommend to you, only because I haven't tried a lot from Sephora, so I do apologize. Let's just move on because I do have a lot to talk about, so I don't want this video to be too long, so let's just get started. Okay, so it is a good time to stock up on some holiday palettes. Every year, every brand comes out with their own holiday palette with eyeshadows, glosses, blushes. Tarte has a really good one. I did not buy a lot this year just because I don't reach for them a lot, so I decided to skip on them this year. The only one that I did purchase was the Marc Jacobs palette. Now, the palettes that I'm going to show you guys are part of the permanent line, but I definitely think it is worth checking out. These are my favorites, so I'm going to share them with you. The first one is by Becca. This is the Ombre Rouge eyeshadow palette. Now this is the time to pick it up because you only get 5 eyeshadows, but they're really good quality, they're buttery, they're smooth, they're all mattes, they're neutral shades, and the reason why I like this palette is because it's a very quick, easy look. So it's a good everyday palette. It's all matte, very neutral shades, and like I said, this is the time to pick it up because you only get 5 eyeshadows, and I think it is worth it. Next is by Tarte. This is the Tartelette palette. Again, this is an all matte eyeshadow palette. I'm not a huge fan of the Tarte eyeshadows, but this palette for some reason I love. So they're very, very pigmented. They are smooth and buttery. They blend. All of the above. So this is a great palette. Again, good for every day. You can do many looks with this. So love it. The last palette that I think is worth picking up is the KVD Shade Light Eye Contouring Palette. Again, an all matte eyeshadow palette. Yes, I know, but it's just what I reach for the most. So very, you get some warm, some cool, some neutral tones, so you just cannot go wrong with this palette. Yes, it kicks up some powder, but for me, they perform awesome on the eyes. This next product I think everybody needs in their collection, and it is the KVD Shade Light Contouring Palette. This is my favorite contouring palette on the market that I have tried anyways. I use this for a lot of things. Not only do I use it to contour, I use it as eyeshadows when I'm in a rush and I just want to use one palette. This is the palette that I will use. I use these 2 shades to clean up my contour or to highlight anywhere on my face. I use this to contour. I use these 2 shades to bronze. I love using this for a crease shade. So just a really great overall palette. Highly, highly recommend this. I'm going to mention 2 bronzers for you only because they are my favorites. I reach for them a lot. And the first one is by Mercier. This is in the color Ritual. Now, I believe she came out with a holiday palette with 3 shades. I've heard really good things about it because you get this in there, you get another bronzer, and you get the highlight in 01, which is one of my favorites. So you're getting a really good value there if you want to just go ahead and pick that up. But I want to mention this bronzer to you because it is amazing. I love the shade of this. I don't know, the shade just really warms up my face, and I also use it as a blush as well. So this is a great bronzer. And the last one that I want to mention is the one that I'm wearing today. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. This is in the color Luminous Bronze Light. So that is what it looks like. Again, this just melts into the skin. It looks very fresh. It looks very glowy, very natural on the skin. So if you're looking for something that's natural, definitely pick this guy up. It is wonderful. I'm going to mention 2 more products by Hourglass, and the first one is the Ambient Lighting Palette. You can definitely go ahead and just purchase the single ones because those are pricey as well, but I think you're getting a really good value out of this palette. I personally like to just mix all 3 of these shades together to set my face, and that just gives me a very natural, radiant luminous glow to my skin, and I just love the way it looks when I set my makeup with this. So I do recommend this one. The last one by Hourglass are the Ambient Lighting Blushes. Now I'm not sure if the blush palette is still available or if that was limited edition, but I would definitely go ahead and maybe pick that up because it's a really good deal. But my favorite is Mood Exposure. It's just a great everyday neutral shade, and I like these because you can really build the color up and it still looks very natural on the skin, and these just melt into the skin really nice. So beautiful product, I highly recommend that as well. It comes out with their blush palette every single year, and I absolutely love the packaging this year, especially that it's black since I'm a black girl. But you get 5 Amazonian clay blushes, and these are awesome. They last a really long time. These are really pigmented, and you get some very nice neutral shades in here this year. So I really like it. The only thing I wish they would have just taken out Dollface, because I think Dollface was in another blush palette that they had. Other than that, I think this is a really nice blush palette. And one more blush to talk about because it is definitely one of my all-time favorite blushes. And it is also by Laura Mercier, and this is in the color Spiced Cider. Let me just open it. Yes, I talk about this blush all the time, but this color is amazing, especially for fall and winter. It's just a beautiful shade, and I love the Laura Mercier blushes. They are not talked about enough here on YouTube. Okay, I lied. I do have one more blush that I have to mention in this video because it is limited edition, so you need to go run, maybe even before the sale, before it sells out, because I have a feeling it's going to sell out. And it is the Nars Klein blush. Oh my god, you guys, wait till you see it. When I've seen it in stores, I was like, are you kidding me? I need that in my life. So you get a gorgeous kind of whitish gold shade. I'll just do a really quick swatch for you. You guys, this is so pigmented, and this blush, like, hello, oh my god, it is gorgeous. Look at that. Like, don't those colors just scream fall to you? If you love the dual intensity blushes, this is probably a shade that I would probably not wait for the VIP sale to come, because I have a feeling it's going to sell out really, really fast. But hopefully it doesn't, and you can save yourself some money. If you like the makeup look that I have on today, if you like my contour, my blush, my highlight, and what is on my eyes, then you're going to want to pick up the Becca Jaclyn Hill Holiday Palette. It has Champagne Pop on there, which I do recommend. I have it in a single. I even have a backup of it. That's how much I love Champagne Pop. I love Opal, and I'm kind of mixed between Opal and Champagne Pop, but lately Champagne Pop has been beating out my Opal for me. But if you're deciding on the single Champagne Pop or the palette, maybe get your hands on the palette. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. You get 3 gorgeous shades. So you get your Champagne Pop, you get Blushed Copper, and you also get Pearl. Beautiful. I love it, you guys. This is the look that I created with just this palette, and it's just gorgeous. So I do love this. I do recommend it. I know everyone's talking about Champagne Pop, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. 3 lipstick brands that are definitely my favorite. The first one is Bite Beauty. I pretty much love the whole line. It is made out of food grade. It is good for you. I want to mention one color that I have on my lips today. This is limited edition, but for some reason, I apologize. It is only available in Canada, but I wanted to share it in this video just in case the ones that can get it, you definitely need it. If you like a purple, between a purple and a mauve, then you will love this lipstick. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today. These are really creamy, super pigmented, and I just love them. Another favorite of mine is Cava, which is available in their permanent line. This is just a very different, unique shade. I don't really own a color like it. I'll just do a really quick swatch for you. There it is right there. Perfect for this time. The other lipsticks that I love are the Nars Audaious lipsticks. 2 of my favorites. One is Barbara, which is just a nude color. This is my all-time favorite nude lipstick, and it is a darker nude. There it is right there. Gorgeous. And the other one is Anna, which I haven't worn in a really long time. I need to pull it out again. But one swipe of these, you get a really good pigmentation. They last a really long time on the lips. A beautiful formula, probably one of my favorite formulas. And the last one are the Urban Decay Matte Lipsticks. If you're not a fan of matte lipsticks, I would definitely give these a try because I think you will love them. They don't dry out my lips. They don't peel or crack. Gorgeous. This is in the color 1993. I like it. It's probably not a color for everybody because it is quite dark. But there is the shade 1993. You could just lighten it up with another nude color, like a lighter nude, maybe Mac Smith or something. Beautiful formula. One of my favorite matte lipsticks. So those are my VIB recommendations. I'm going to leave my wish list in the description bar because if I share them in this video, it's going to be way too long. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get everything on my wish list because I still have a budget. Even though I am saving 20%, I cannot go over my budget this month. But it is a good time to maybe stock up on some perfumes, foundations, and definitely skincare and hair care products from Sephora because those are definitely pricey. So yeah, let me know what you guys are picking up for the VIB sale. If you've done one of these videos, let me know. I want to go over to your channel and watch. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!